Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, who teach well, to all the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready to accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the ark and pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from GMS Solano Camp coming into another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification, Lord willing, this be edifying. And I titled this lesson, when you refuse to be corrected by truth, by words of truth, adversity is what happened. When you refuse to be corrected by truth, adversity is what happened. And as Apostle Gabal always say, when words won't teach, adversity will, man. So Lord wants to be edifying. This is for educational purposes only. This is not for monetary gain. I do not own a copyright to this video. This is for educational purposes only. Lord willing, this be edifying. So I saw the brother page is measured out of time diligently. And he put this up and it's titled Latin America's Deadliest Place to Be a Woman. So I'm going to play this, Lord, wouldn't it be edifying? And we're going to get some precepts. Hey, because when this right here hits Babylon the Great, it's really going to be a problem, man. And it's already happening here on a small level. It's happening right now on a small level with all these human traffickings. A lot of that going on in Babylon the Great. I'm talking about dealing with these women, man. So I was watching this.
New Budweiser Summer.
So Salakia for that, for the infomercial, because I was watching this, and I said I gotta play this. It might have a couple. It might have a couple of commercials in it. Hey, so Salakia for that. But we're gonna deal with this, man. So Lord, let us be edifying.
The patriotic cans are here to help you celebrate 4th of July. The red.
So check this out.
Nunca pensé venir a ver mi hija en este lugar aquí, a donde está. Ahorita en la mañana la enterramos.
Oh, Salakia, let me start it back and turn this volume down because it'll be echoing. Let's run this back.
Nunca pensé venir a ver mi hija en este lugar aquí, a donde está. Ahorita en la mañana la enterramos. No era merecido que mi hija estuviera en este lugar, a donde estamos, a donde estoy yo y donde está descansando mi hija. Mi corazón, como que me haya pegado una puñalada, mejor que me hubiera matado a mí, lo que me mataron, la niña.
In Honduras, gang violence, poverty, and corruption is fueling a bloody war against women.
A esta hora la pueden estar matando a uno. Les cortan los brazos, y les quitan como que fuera yuca, pues.
This past year alone, a woman has been murdered every 36 hours, making Honduras the femicide epicenter of Latin America.
Como investigadora de muerte de mujeres, yo me quedé como que, ¿qué está pasando con estos hombres?
Me toca hacer la de forense, irlos a arreglar a los chicos, a jalarnos, subir todo esto, bajar esos cerros caminando.
Si es que aquí las damas, las mujeres mueren como cualquier cosa. Me duele lo que me han hecho con mi hija. Ella se llamaba Ashley Lilibet Salinas. Aquí vivía ella, este era el cuarto de ella. Esta era la cama de mi hija y este era el ventilador.
Look at them conditions, man.
Esa era la cama de ella. En este cuarto ella habitaba. Esas eran las cositas de ella que tenía, sus cositas allá que tenía al fondo. Sí. Ella lo que le gustaba era vestirse bien. Era una cipota bien especial para nosotros, la verdad. Y de por sí, mi última hija, se me extravió a las 4 de la tarde del domingo y la noticia vino apareciendo hasta ayer martes vino apareciendo la noticia. Pedimos justicia, la verdad, a las autoridades terrenales para que investiguen este caso, porque esto no puede quedar así nomás, en la impunidad, porque mi hija era una niña inocente. Era una hija de 14 años, era una niña inocente. Aquí en nuestro país no es la primera, la segunda ni la tercera mujer que muere a manos de criminales. ¿Y qué hacen las autoridades? No hacen nada. Estamos fracasados. Creo que mi hija me la violaron, mi hija me la estrangularon, le quitaron la vida. La verdad, esos ingratos no tuvieron corazón, como que nunca fueron hijos de una madre, nunca tuvieron un padre, que este dolor es para nosotros. Pero bueno, así se dan las cosas en nuestro país y por eso estamos bien jodidos en nuestro país. Aquí las autoridades, no cuidan a nadie, entonces nosotros, la ciudadanía, estamos desprotegidos, no tenemos ninguna protección por nadie.
You see, he said no protection, man. It is Jake. No covering, man. But as the Lord said in Isaiah 30:1, hey, they take a covering, but not of my spirit, man. That they may add sin to sin. See, this Jake, man.
Según versiones de algunos informantes que manejamos nosotros en el sector, muchas mujeres, lastimosamente por la situación económica del país, se ven involucradas en trabajar de informantes de las pandillas o de venderles droga. Hay mujeres que no quieren trabajar con ellos, entonces ellos pretenden obligarlas. Y al negarse a trabajar con ellos, entonces las represalias, o sea, la manera de infundir respeto de las gangs, de las pandillas, es a través de la violencia, a través de los homicidios o de las muertes violentas en contra de las mujeres. Aquí no tenemos tanta tecnología como en Estados Unidos, entonces toca poder identificar a las personas a pura fuente humana, a pura información de personas que quieran colaborar, y eso es bien difícil por temor que les pase lo que les pasó a Astrid. Según el informe forense, no había sido violada, solo fue ejecutada. La zona donde ocurrió es una zona sola, una zona despoblada, entonces ahí no hay cámaras, ahí no hay casas, ahí es una zona agrícola, que es un cultivo de caña, entonces no van a haber testigos presenciales. Y es cuestión de territorios de las maras y pandillas, puede haber sido que fue la pandilla 18. Esperamos que en pocas horas, no mayor de 72 horas, tener capturado a los posibles responsables de la muerte de esta fémina.
Weeks later, there were no further investigations made on Ashley's case. 95% of crimes against women in Honduras aren't even investigated. But a group of women are taking action. Momukla, an organization created by a group of women in 1992, has been actively working to combat femicides.
Trabajamos para la defensa de los derechos de la mujer. Cuando las mujeres sufren de violencia doméstica, intento de violencia también. Entonces nosotras estamos para apoyarla. Que sí, hacemos el papel de psicóloga, de doctora, de todo. Me toca hacer la de forense, irlos a arreglar a los chicos, a jalarnos, subir todo esto, bajar esos cerros caminando y como jamás y atuto con todos los del equipo, como un trabajo voluntariado.
Melania risks it all to save women's lives. Over the years, she's developed a rapport with the gangs.
Nosotras como desde chicos conocemos a los meros jefes, a las mamás de ellos, a los papás, a los demás. Entonces ellos a nosotros nos respetan, nos dicen, ay, me hablan de Momucla.
Despite her relationships with them, cases are flooding into her office. This past week alone, she's had dozens of women come to her for help. They include women like Elsa.
Tengo una pareja, somos casados con él, tengo 2 hijos. Tanto tomar ya le está haciendo daño a él y entonces él se le ha metido de que yo estoy con otra pareja, cosa que no es así porque yo salgo a trabajar. Pues me ha perseguido para decirme que me va a matar, que me va a hacer esto, que me va a hacer otra cosa. Y entonces yo fui a los juzgados de Choloma a denunciarlo. Le pidieron 6 meses de alejamiento y no lo ha cumplido.
Él la persiguió con el cuchillo ya varias veces. Y si ella, porque se le corrió y se metió en una casa de una vecina, no sé. Entonces no pudo lograrla.
Quiero una ayuda porque es el padre de mis hijos, pero yo no quiero que me haga un daño porque el pensamiento de él es muy malo. Yo quería que cayera el presidio y entonces allá pues él va a estar aparte de mí y yo sigo adelante.
Aquí en Choloma a las mujeres las matan en el día, no las matan en la noche. Y entonces, y pelándolas les cortan los brazos, y les quitan como que fuera yuca, pues, que le quitan la carne, la cabeza por allá, los brazos por allá y todo como. Y han entrado muchas bandas, muchas maras, como la banda de la MS, la banda de los 18, los rumberos, han venido demasiada gente de chicos que de falta de oportunidad y se han venido a meter acá. Entonces se han ido para el lado por donde yo vivo, allá por mi comunidad, y ahí es donde está bien caliente. Entonces lo que se atinan dicen, ¿para qué? Yo voy a ir preso, mejor la mato. Y es que son mujeres golpeadas que vienen acá y me enseñan cómo las agarran a patadas. Él la estaba agarrando con un cuchillo y le dijo, si no era para él, no era de nadie. Entonces le dijo, te voy a ir despedazando, le dijo. Entonces ella nos llamó y la pudimos rescatar. Vamos a rescatarla de este huirlo. Tuvimos 2 chicas, una de 13 años y otra de 16. Y me tocó irla a reconocer a la niña de 13 años. Entonces eso me impactó mucho. Es fuerte como mamá ir a verla cuando estaba en un saco, tirar y irla a sacar del saco para poderla reconocer. Fue algo muy doloroso para mí porque yo soy madre y ver que los chicos de nosotras cómo nos las matan por la falta de oportunidades que tenemos, pues decimos ojalá que esto no siga pasando, porque para uno es duro que no tener una oportunidad de salir adelante, de tener un trabajo. La gente se va por la violencia social que hay en nuestro país. No hay seguridad, no hay nada, no hay salud, un desorden completo en nuestro país. Y pues ni modo, las hipotas buscan alternativas y las alternativas que buscan no son positivas, sino que son negativas. Y son niñas de 11, 13, 15 años y tienen que vender su cuerpo, tienen que dejarse meter en redes para ver cómo sobreviven.
Donaira Hancock has been working as the head of the femicide unit for 6 years. She's dealt with hundreds of femicide cases throughout the country.
Nosotros como unidad de femicidios de la DPI, nunca nos hemos dejado de investigar los casos de femicidios, entonces vamos uno detrás de otro, detrás de otro. No es fácil estar en una unidad de femicidios. En todo lado el machismo es casi como que un común. Entonces una mujer, por ejemplo, en mi trabajo, hay más hombres que mujeres, entonces los hombres a veces dicen, ay, ¿para qué lo vamos a llevar las viejas? Ay, ustedes son mujeres, ¿no? O sea, dicen el sexo débil. Yo le digo, ok, hasta me he hecho competencia con ellos. El placer que yo siento es cuando realizo un caso, voy a juicio y en un juicio salgo ganando yo. Le voy a hacer un comentario de una muchacha de 20 años que mataron aquí en la Rivera Hernández. Tuvo un novio con una persona de una estructura criminal. Entonces ellos se separaron por un tiempo. De ahí volvieron otra vez por teléfono. Un día el hombre le dijo que viniera para acá. Fue el 5 de diciembre del 2016, que no me olvida nunca. Después, el 6, lo encontramos decapitada, sin cabeza. La cabeza de ella estaba en un árbol. El cuerpo de ella estaba totalmente desnuda, abajo del árbol. Se había abusado de ella sexualmente, la había golpeado. Entonces la familia, al ver la situación, o sea, toda la familia destrozada, la mamá, el papá, ni digamos. Entonces nosotros casi un año investigamos el caso. Entonces yo como investigadora de muerte de mujeres, yo me quedé como que, ¿qué está pasando con estos hombres? Honduras es uno de los países que es bastante violento, entonces ya no podría decir que se tiene que hacer esto o que se tiene que hacer aquí para que no haya más femicidios o más muerte de mujeres o más maltratos hacia las mujeres.
En este lugar donde venimos, aquí encontramos a una chica que fue desmembrada y en este lugar donde estamos, pues es como más oscuro, peligroso. Entonces estamos buscando espacios para cómo poder recuperar estos espacios para mejorar las comunidades donde vivimos. Estas comunidades son las que tienen más alto índice en violencia doméstica, donde las chicas son asaltadas y como más violadas y cuidando un poco los derechos humanos de las mujeres, pues nosotras venimos, compartimos con las niñas, los niños jóvenes, los chicos de falta de oportunidad, las mujeres y los hombres también que a veces se preguntan, pero ¿por qué hay mucha mujer muerta? Entonces nosotras decimos, bueno, vamos a darle una respuesta inmediata porque la ciudadanía, las comunidades quedan como contensas, no quieren salir, no quieren pasar por ahí porque les da miedo que las vayan a violar o las vayan a asaltar. Entonces tenemos que volver a iniciar estos procesos en estas comunidades y un poco apoyar lo nuestro. Las organizaciones feministas somos las que presionamos para poder lograr cambios de transformación, que se haga justicia, pues. Así como las chicas que mueren tienen nombre y apellido, también ellos como agresores tienen nombre y apellido. Y eso es lo que nosotras estamos. Estamos para pedir justicia porque aquí nos matan como que mataran o cortaran un palo. Y todas y todos somos seres humanos.
And they still playing. They still dancing around and playing games. It's still a joke. All the dead bodies of these women, and they still dancing and playing, man. Hey, when this hit Babylon the Great real hard, man, hey, it's gonna be a problem. All these proud women over here, man. Hey, when it hit Babylon the Great like that, and it's already happening, man. These women is getting raped and killed, and they getting snatched up and being sold, and they all on the market, man, for human trafficking. This is happening on a regular. What's that movie? Taken, when they took his daughter Hey, that's happening every day, man. Right here in Babylon the Great. But wait till all this judgment start to happening, man. Because the Lord is not playing. These proud women, they think it's a game. Wait till the Lord start coming down with that hammer, man. When he really start to judging, I'm talking about when he start to judging the ones that you know, like close friends and relatives. Wait till the Lord start hitting home, man. Then you're gonna see. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and 1. It reads, he cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. So, like, let me turn this volume back up. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lied towards the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. Now, it says 6 men with their slaughtering weapons in their hand, man. When you read the story in 1 Chronicles 21, when that Satan tempted David to number Israel, the Lord sent one angel, and he killed 70,000 people, man. One angel. So here you got 6 angels, and it say, and one man among them was clothed in linen with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar, and the glory of power of Israel was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called the man clothed with linen. He called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. Right? This is the one that's giving the report, man. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And you see these men in the highways and hedges, week in and week out, on the unicorn, day in and day out. Doing what? Sighing and crying for all the abominations that's done on planet Earth, mainly Babylon the Great, which is our maximum security. The world is our prison, but Babylon the Great is maximum security. It say, and to the others he said in my hearing. So the Lord told one angel, go through the city and set my tawah, my mark on them that's exempt from judgment. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city. Now, the one angel went to go set the mark. The other 5 angels is following behind him. And them that he do not put the mark on, we don't know what the mark. We don't know who got the mark. Only the Lord knows. We don't know who got the mark. Well, he told the one man, go through the city and mark him. And the other angels, he said, what? Go behind him. Them that he do not mark, hey, move him out the way. It said to the other, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. This is the words of Yahweh Shema Washah. This is the Heavenly Father. He said, and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Now, when you read Isaiah 58 and 1, what did the Lord say? Cry aloud, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins, right? He said, cry loud, right? Spare not. He talking to his men that's preaching the gospel. So if he telling his men preaching the gospel, hey, I made your forehead harder than nails, you go ahead and preach the gospel, don't spare not. How much more the angels, man? He said, again, it said, let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass, while they were slaying them, and I was left. Then I fell upon my face and cried and said, Our Lord power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel in thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Then he said unto me, The iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. For they say, The Lord Yahweh hath forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth not. And as for me also, my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. And behold, the man clothed with linen, which had the inkhorn by his side, reported the matter, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. The Lord ain't playing, man. The Lord is not playing, man. Ezekiel said he was sick, man. He fell on his face and asked the Lord, Is you going to kill all of Israel? Listen, these northern kingdoms, they love worshiping Santa Maria. They love worshiping Jesus Christos. They got all these rosary beads and all this madness, man. The Lord is tired of that, man. He's sick of it. He said, this is Ezekiel. The Lord tired of this, man. He's tired. He's tired of it, man. Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, The days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh power. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of times that are far off. Man, the Lord is, let's get this. The Lord is not playing, man. He's tired, man. It's Jeremiah 23 and verse 23. Am I a God at hand, said the Lord Yahweh, and not a God afar off? Can any hide himself in secret places, that I shall not see him, saith the Lord Yahweh? Do not I feel heaven and earth, saith the Lord? Hey, the Lord say, hey, am I a God at hand, saith the Lord, and not a God afar off? The Lord is right up on us, man. The angels just be waiting, man. They just waiting to get the charge, man. So you got Northern Kingdom and Judah, Lord to worship these damn idols, man. The Lord is tired of it, man. And he's bringing judgment. He's been knocking Jake off left and right, man. And ain't nobody finna pity you, man. Hey, because the truth is here, is out, man. As Apostle Gabar say, when words won't teach, adversity will, man. It's Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning do if he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Now, you saw them, they was dancing. Even though they dealing with these deaths at an all-time high with women over there in Honduras, they was dancing, man. Right? They dancing, getting some type of comfort. There's no comfort, man. Wait till the Lord let this bear loose, this bear and this lion, and you're going to be running from one to another, one calamity to another. It ain't going to be funny, man. It's going to be real, man. And it's finna play out in real time, man. We be reading these scriptures, hey, but these things finna play out, man. Real time. This is Jeremiah 9 and 12. It reads, Who is the wise man that may understand this? And who is he to whom the mouth of the Lord hath spoken, that he may declare it? For what the land perished and is burnt up like a wilderness, that none passeth through. Who? is declaring this, man. Who may understand this? Only the hopeful elect, man. Because everybody else think this is a game, man. The Lord is really sending the hits all day, every day, man. The Lord sending hits, man. It say verse 13. And the Lord Yahweh said, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein, but have walked after the imaginations of their own heart, and after Balaam, which their fathers taught them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them the water of God, and give them water of God to drink, man. Wormwood and gall is bitterness and death, man. Verse 16, I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their father have known, and I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. And that's what's going on, man. The Lord is sending the sword, man, after these jakes, man. It's a game. It say verse 17, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women, the ones that's seeking this truth, man, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come. When you go to Titus 2 and 3, it say that the aged woman, right, that she may be, in order, not giving them much wine, that she may teach the young women. And right here it say, and send for cunning women, meaning these ones that's supposed to have wisdom, that's supposed to understand the mind of Yahweh Shema Shah, and know that when somebody die, it's from the Lord. It say, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come, man. And women's supposed to be looking for this truth, man, because you ain't going to escape this with your FRNs, man. You're not going to escape this because you got a nice high rise or a nice house and you making nice figures. That's finna all finna fail, man. He said, call for these mourning women. So this back in Jeremiah 9 in verse 18. It say, and let them make haste and take up a wailing for us. Hey, because our women supposed to be mourning with us, man, because we are not in our rulership. That our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? You heard the Northern Kingdom saying, wonder why these things keep happening. Why it keep happening to the women? How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. And that's in what is that, 2nd Ezra chapter 2. When I tell you how the land, hey, we was kicked out of the land, man. The land mourning too, man. The land of Israel is mourning because the righteous rulers are not in the land, man. The peaceable people. It say, verse 20, yea, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and everyone her neighbor lamentation. This is what these women are supposed to be doing, man. But they want to go to the clubs on Friday and Saturday, party and drink and bullshit, man. That's not a righteous woman, man. You're supposed to be at home. We know we in modern time. Women got to go to work. You got to go to work. You got kids. You want to have a man there. You got to work. You got to do what you got to do. But your ass should not be at a club on Friday and Saturday night, man. Partying. You should be at home watching videos, man. Watching videos, learning. You shouldn't be out. Hey, when you got to go out, I love to break out Ecclesiastes 32 and 11, man. When you got to go out your house and go do what you got to do. If you got kids and you got to go shop, whatever, go do what you got to do and get back home, man. Because ain't nothing out here but death. And if you not covered on the Yahweh Shema Shai, you're going to die grievous death. And the Lord showing us perfect examples, man. You see the living conditions? When you leave North America, you think North America got ghettos and barrios. When you leave North America, man, when you go to Nicaragua and Mexico in these places, man, they is in the slums, man. And on top of living in the slums, they are dying grievous deaths, man. You saw the video, man. That's in Honduras, man. Them women dying left and right. You see how they say they beheaded the woman. They dismembering these women, man. Wait till they hit North America on these proud women over here, man, that don't want to humble down. Because all you got to do is simply, we were talking about this the other week. You women don't got to do nothing, man. You don't got to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing but watch and learn, man. That's all you got to do. Brothers got to go out to the highways and hedges and all type of elements. Anything can happen at any time, man. All you women got to do is sit at home, watch the videos, man. When you come into the truth, do a fast. Get the demons off you, man. Because we're dealing with demons every day, all day. But when you fast, you keep them basically balanced off you, man. All you women got to do is sit home and watch videos, highlight the scriptures, and watch videos. That's it. And you don't even want to do that, man. You don't even want to do that. So what's left for you? Death, man. The Lord mentioned Ezekiel 9 twice. He said the maidens and women, man. That's a double portion, man. This again, Jeremiah 9 and 20. It say, "Yea, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation." You women are obligated to tell your friends, to tell your aunties and your cousins. Talk about your female friends, you got cousins. You obligated to let them know, man. They don't want to hear it after the first and second matter, then let it be, man. But you obligated to let them know. You can't be selfish and want to sit on the truth, man, like a lot of these men doing. They get the truth and they just sit on it. This is hey, because as the scriptures say, matter of fact, this is Ezekiel 16 and 44, and it reads, you know, a lot of us, just like the men, their fathers ain't teaching the truth. You got a lot of jakes that raise up and be like their daddies, man. They be dope dealers and thugs and robbers, murderers, all of just like same thing. It go back and forth for the women and the men, man. This is Ezekiel 16 and 44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is the daughter. And that's how it's set up, man. It tell you in Proverbs, train up a child in the way he should go, which he talking about the sons, and when he get old, he would not depart from it, man. And the reason they losing their life like this, hey, they worship these other gods. Hey, shalom to everybody on the comment board. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Abashah, to the argument out for tuning in, the water for tuning in. Yahweh Shem Abashah, Barakathum, the water for tuning in. Hey, the Lord is judging. Jake don't want to stop worshiping these idols. Northern Kingdom go hard for Jesus Christos, for Santa Maria, and all these other different whatever they worship, man. They go hard for it, man. You can't tell them nothing. Just like Jake, you can't tell Judah nothing about Jesus Christ. You can't tell them nothing, man. I done tried, man, with my mom, man, with my dad, with my family. I done tried. You can't get Jake away from Jesus Christos, man. Hey, like I said, what is that? 1 Timothy 4 and 1. Their conscience is seared with a hot iron, man. You can't change them. So what's left for them? The Lord saying, Jeremiah 5, he's stricken you, but you have not grieved. He consumed you, but you have refused to return. You have refused to receive correction. So what's left for Jake like that, man? You got to die a grievous death. Let's read it. It's Jeremiah 29. And this is how cold the Lord is, man. The Lord be talking cold, man. It's Jeremiah 29 and 17. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence, and will make them like vile figs. Do you know what a vile fig is? It's molded. Like you can't, it got to be thrown. It say, and I will make them like vile figs that could not be eaten. They are so evil. This is Jake. This is the Lord talking to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indians, and Haitians, man. You are so evil. The Lord said you are like vile figs, man. It's molded. It cannot be eaten, man. It got to be thrown out. So going back to Jeremiah 5, the Lord say he's stricken Jake, but they have not grieved. He consumed them, but they refused to receive correction. They refused to return. So what's left for you? The Lord said, you vile figs. They cannot be eaten. You got to be thrown out, man. You got to be stepped on and trampled on. Period, man. And these women is proud, man. Proud ass women, man. They will not humble down for nothing. But you know what? Wait till they hit North America, how it's hitting around the world like that. And it ain't just going on in Honduras, man. It's going on around the planet, man. Wait till it hit here. The Lord is saving the best for last, man. That's why it makes most sense, man, that these women are gonna really get it, man. This is Hosea chapter 5 in verse 12. It reads, therefore will I be unto Ephraim as a moth, and to the house of Judah as rottenness. This is the Lord talking, man. Hosea 5 and 12 again. Therefore will I be unto Ephraim, the northern kingdom, as a moth, and to the house of Judah as rottenness. When Ephraim saw his sickness, and Judah saw his wound, then went Ephraim to Assyrian, and sent to King Jareb, yet could he not heal you, nor cure you of your wound. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. I will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue him. The Lord said he's going to be like a lion, man. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. And you can take that both ways, man. Sometimes a young lion can get more vicious than the father, man. But the Lord's saying, hey, he's a lion, man. The brother put a lion in the chat some weeks ago. Hey, and the roar just terrified me, man. Matter of fact, let me put it up and let you hear this real quick. I want you to hear this just for a second. I kept it on my phone. Hey, it's a terrifying roar, man. If I still got it. Let me see. I probably deleted it. So, Lucky, hold on. Bear with me for a minute. I want to see if I still got it. Hey, because a lion, the Lord said he's going to be right here. Listen to this. Hold on. Let me run this back. Look at this. Man, when I first heard this, man, hey, this is a big ass lion, man. Hey, the Lord said he's gonna be to Ephraim as a lion and to Judah as a young lion, man. So either or, man, it's a hell of a fire judgment, man. We don't want none of this smoke, man. This is man, the Lord, man, can you imagine how the Lord jacking? That's why you got a lot of caravans coming here from everywhere, man. From Jamaica, from Haiti, from Cuba, Puerto Rico, everywhere, man, coming here to North America. Why? Because right here is going to be the biggest deliverance. It's going to be the biggest judgment, man. Right here in Babylon the Great, man. This is the Lord jacking these women up, man. He jacking up the men too, but he's jacking up these women, man. For real, for real. This is Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy power. And we know women got less faith than men. We know this. But you still gonna have them righteous women that's gonna them hopefully elect women that's gonna humble down and learn, man. You just got these proud women that saying, hey, where your God at? Where he at? Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eye shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the street. What's mire? Mud, dirt, clay. Why? We know the precepts became because of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we must all die. So because of the woman, so the Lord is judging her first, man. Of course he gonna he jacking us up. Everything out of order because we fell out of order, man. That's why women is over us right now, doing what they want to do, man, gadding abroad. Why? Because the men went off. So this is how hard the Lord got the women going, man, to show us how out of order, how low we have fallen, man. These women is out of order. And what the Lord is doing, he's really putting them to death, man. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy God? That's a powerful statement, man. My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man. The Lord said when I read Ezekiel 12, no more he's going to hold his words back, man. Hey, the Lord is judging, man. Judging. And they knocking off these young ones, man. This is Luke 19 and 27. It reads, it says, she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Luke 19, 27. But those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me, man. The Lord got angels on the planet getting busy, man. Death after death, man. I just put in the chat, was it this morning? I think it was this morning or yesterday. This guy was making a soup for a wedding, man. This chef was making a soup for a wedding, and he fell off in the soup and died, man. He died, drowned in the soup. He was making it was like a big thing of soup, man. A big thing of soup, and he fell off in it and died, man. Some chef. The Lord is judging, man. And that was a that was a wicked way to go out, man. Oh, the brother, we went to this some months ago. This one chick working at this meat place, she fell into the meat grinder, man. Fell into the meat grinder and got grinded up, man. A female, man. I don't know if she was Northern Kingdom or she was a heathen or she was Judite. I don't know. But she fell into a meat grinder. No, the angel pushed her over in there, man. It was I think it was last year, 2020. That happened. Like round about the end of 2020. Chick fell off into a meat grinder, man. The angel pushed her over in there, man. The Lord judging, man. And if you can't see it, hey, you ain't gonna see it until it's gonna be right close and personal on you, man. And you're gonna lose your life. Why? Simply not just wanna humble down and fall into this truth, man. It's simple, man. The Lord made it easy for us this time, man. It's easy. He woke us up. He gave you the calling. If you got ears to hear, just fall in line, man. This is 1 Timothy 5 and 6. It reads, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. These things give in charge that they may be blameless. Because just like it said about the men, the 144,000 in Revelation 13, in Revelation 14, that they're going to be blameless and their mouth will found no guile. There's women out there also, man, that's going to fall into this. It say, verse 10, it say, well reported for good works, talking about these women, if she have brought up children, if she have lodged strangers, if she have washed the saints' feet. Hey, you contribute into the ministry, man. Helping brothers out. You got females out there that make brother garments. You got females that do different things like that, man. They make garments, man. They're making brother different type of necklaces and bracelets. It say, we're reported for good works, if she had brought up children, if she had lodged strangers, if she had washed the saints' feet, meaning contributing to the ministry, if she had relieved the afflicted, if she had diligently followed every good work. If you doing this, you don't gonna whoop about death unless the Lord wants you to catch it, man. But if you die in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, happy are ye still, man. But if you doing these things, you shouldn't have no problem, man. They over there catching, they dying left and right because why? They keep worshiping Santa Maria and Jesus Christos, man. It said, but the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Hamashiach, they will marry. It say, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. It say, and whither they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers, also busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. Women love the gospel, man. They love gossip, man. The scriptures say, if you somebody tell you something, you're supposed to keep it. It's supposed to die with you, man. You're supposed to be telling the next person business with another person, man. And men do it too. But I'm getting on the women right now. I'm talking about these women, man. That's why they losing their lives, man. It say, I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give no occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. This chick or this guy that shot the cop, right, that they found in Atlanta, wherever they found his ass at. She tell me, we can, the Bible say that women's gonna have dreams and visions. So we can prophesy too. I'm a prophetess. That's not what they're talking about. But that's what she said. As many videos, Elder knocked us out about other elders and apostles did, man. Telling you women, you have no business teaching the scriptures. If you're not teaching them to some other female, you shouldn't be trying to teach to no man, period. It's going on. That's giving occasion against the truth, man. It's saying whither they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers, also busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. I would therefore that the young women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully, man. This is all you got to do. It's all you got to do. Sit at the crib, watch videos. We know you got to go to work. We know you probably got kids and the man ain't there. We know that. Just do what you got to do, man, and follow ways of Yahweh Shema Shah, and you're going to be okay. They can't even do that, man. I'm talking about these knuckleheads. If the shoe don't fit, don't get your panties caught up in a bunch. I'm not talking to you. It say, verse 15, for some already turn aside after Satan. Already, man. Why? Why have they been turned aside after Satan? Let's read it. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and 6. It say, for of this sort, what sort? These women that are turned aside, they want to be busybodies and tattlers, man. It say, for of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Why? Because you want to be a damn busybody and a tattler, and you got to be in everybody else's business, and you want to continue with your liberty that you have been given. You want to continue with your liberty. You don't see no other way. This devil will open up the floodgates for you, and you're going to keep taking it. Well, guess what? You're going to keep taking that floodgate until you lose your life grievously. It ain't gonna be nobody that'll save you, man. And you see what's going on with them women. Hey, you see what's happening? The Lord is stripping them, and then He killing them, man. You saw the conditions, the living conditions. When the guy was crying at the beginning of the video, and he was at the grave site, man, showing you the living conditions. Hey, the Lord is stripping the women's bare, man. He's stripping you, and then He putting you to death, man. Grievous deaths, man. Dismembered, heads cut off. Hey, and that's how Northern Kingdom is, man. Me and the brother be telling that all the time. Northern Kingdom are some vicious warriors, man. And they get down real dirty, man. They get down real dirty. This is Isaiah chapter 3 and 16. Listen to this. Because this is the Lord scripting you first. He scripted 2/3 women, and then he put them to death, man. This is Isaiah 3 and 16. Matter of fact, let me read this. Isaiah 3 and 13. It said, the Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. It say, what mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, as that proud look. You with your man, but you looking at other men. We see it all the time, man. Women pass by the camp looking at us and they be with their man. You popping your necks. Can't nobody tell you nothing. It say, with stretched forth necks, walking, it saying wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. You got the ankle bracelets and your high heels, walking, whatever. It say, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. What's your secret parts? Your private areas. You know what it is. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round towels like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tabrets and the tablets and the earrings and the rings and the nose jewelry and the changeable suits of apparel. And you women love that linen. You love your whatever it is. Whatever it is, you love it. But you hate dresses, though. Most of these women, they hate, and it's some nice, beautiful sundresses out there, man. You women hate wearing dresses, man. Jake tell you about start wearing pants and start wearing dresses. Hey, and you obligated to see wherever you work at. Hey, ask them people, can you wear dresses to work, man? You hate to tap back into your customs, man. It said the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the whipplers and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. Hey, when you think about Jacob Trouble and your periods on, ain't gonna be no tampons, ain't gonna be no soap, ain't gonna be none of that, man. Least you with one of these righteous men, man. Isaiah 32 and 2. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. Your boss gonna be stank. You're gonna be musty. You ain't gonna have no weeds to be talking about sewing in or putting in. Hey, it's gonna be real in that day, man. But before all this happened, the Lord is stripping you of these things, man. It's saying, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. Y'all love going to Bath and Body Works. Y'all love to go in the Bath and Body Works and all these different places getting these little smell goods, hidden Macy's and all these perfume shops, getting you nice little smell goods. Instead of a what? It's saying that instead of a sweet smell, ain't gonna be no smell goods, man. There shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And a lot of women right now bloated, out of shape. So instead of a girdle, a rent, instead of well shaped, you're gonna be out of shape, man. It's saying instead of well set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You can have all these makeups to pamper your face and look good. Put on a whole new woman when you go out the door, man. It say, verse 25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men, and thy mighty in the war. This is the Lord stripping you of everything, man, before he do what? Sit your ass on the ground, man. He's stripping you of everything, man. It say thy men shall fall by the sword, and mighty in the war. And her gate shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, man. That's when it's gonna be over. That's when it's gonna be over, man. 2/3 gonna be sitting on the ground. These women. And guess what? You're gonna be getting, hey, these killers These rapists and these killers, they're gonna be loose, man. They're gonna be on the loose, and you're gonna have to be on the move. This is Isaiah 32. You women think it's a game, man. These scriptures is about to play out, man, in real time, man. Real time. And what manner of persons are you ought to be at that time? Knowing you had time to seek the Lord. It's Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. They comfortable. You comfortable now. Everything is all good, man. You can't see past your goodness right now, your comfortability, man. But it's about to be taken away. It say, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Even them, when they showed you in the video, they was mourning, but then you saw them dancing. All them dead bodies they collecting and they dancing. It say, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, meaning your work. When you look at the word vintage, it means a place that grow grapes, and the grapes have to get plucked up to get made wine and other things. It say, your vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. The gathering is your money. The vintage is the workplace. The gathering is your money. Your Section 8, your hood, your habitat housing, your Social Security disability, your stamps. All that is going to be gone. And what's going to be left? Nothing. It said in Isaiah 3, you're going to sit on the ground. Your men going to get drafted to the war. All these thugs and gangsters that don't be dead, their ass is going to fight the war, man. Like this young Jake from the plantation. This nigga done went over here to the Philippines to go to the war. Nigga, you finna die over there. Death. You want to go serve in this devil's army, you're going to die there, man. Tremble ye women die at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you, and we read in Isaiah 3. That's what it's talking about. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Let's read it right here real quick. Isaiah 3 and 24, it say, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle rent, and instead of well set hair baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. You're gonna be ugly. Like you're gonna be spiritually, mentally, and emotionally ugly in that day, man. Ugly, man. Back in Isaiah 32 and 11, it say, tremble ye women, thy ease be troubled, you careless ones. You careless ones, man. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats. What teats? All these things that you got right now, man. And a lot of you women over here in North America, Babylon the Great, you have plenty of things that these women in the islands do not have, man. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Ain't gonna be no more work, ain't no money, ain't no Section 8, ain't no government assistance, ain't no hood, none of that, man. None of that. It said, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Yeah, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. That's what's going on in Honduras. They over there partying, hey, and they losing lives at a I can't even pronounce the word right. They losing lives, man. On a high rate every day, man. And it ain't just going on there, it's going on everywhere, man. But wait till it really start to hit here in North America, man. You women gonna be in trouble, man. Why? Because you refuse to receive correction, man. Hey, when words of truth won't teach, adversity will, man. It say, Isaiah 32 and 13. It say, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Yeah, upon all the houses of joy in a joyous city, man. You want to be celebrating and partying and bullshitting, you're going to die a grievous death, man. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah. Thus saith the Lord, man. You're going to die grievous deaths, man, because you refuse to receive correction. This is Ecclesiastes 25:19. And it reads, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And that's what we see going on, man. Judgment, man. Why? Because they don't want to fall in line, man. You supposed to, if you got to go to work, go do what you got to do and get home, man. You should not be hanging out somewhere downtown where the club's at, man, on Friday and Saturday night, man. This is our Psalm 113:9. It say he maketh the barren woman to keep house and to be a joyful mother of children. Praise ye the Lord. Hey, at home, man. At home. This is Psalm 68:12. It reads, kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil, man. She that tarried at home divided the spoil. You have no business being out on club night, man. You have no business being out there, man. Ain't nothing out there but hoodlums and thugs, man. You women have no place there, man. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2:8. It reads, I would therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. What is modest apparel? Dresses. Sundresses are nice. I love them. They nice, man. You need to try them out. It's in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair of gold, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. The Lord don't care about that, man. It's a but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. You can't have no good works going to the club on Friday and Saturday, man. I don't care what you say. Ain't nothing out there but demons, man. Everybody be on demon time, man. In downtown every Saturday, it's thousands and thousands upon tens of thousands of women's out there. Demon time, man. The men too, but I'm talking about the women, man. A righteous woman will not be out on Friday and Saturday trying to club, man. This is Titus 2:3. It said an aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of power be not blasphemed, man. So when you see these bodies dropping like they is with these women, it's because they wicked, man. They are all wicked, man. All of them, man. And as Solomon's read, Ecclesiastes 7:26, it reads, and I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth power shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. You see? But the sinner, it said, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, count one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Meaning it's rare. Not impossible, it's just rare, man. This is a point. Ecclesiastes 26:1. It say, blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Them that fear Yahweh Shem Shai, the Lord gonna give you a decent one, man. And if she ain't, he's gonna remove her. This is it's a verse 7. Ecclesiastes 26:7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. It say, he that hold her is as though he held a scorpion. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, just like it said in Isaiah 3, man, which we see every Saturday night, man. It said, watch over an imputed eye. It said, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straightly. And this was a law that we had to do, man, with our daughters, man. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straightly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. And where did they get it from? Esau Edom, man. They gave them women's lip, man. And say, watch over an imputed eye, and marvel not if she trespass against you. Why? Because Eve did Adam like that, man. So don't think it's some great thing because she did. Hey, you just got to look for it, man. It's just something that just is part of nature, man. It's in the DNA. It says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her. What? She'll get on every last one of them, man. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Let's get into the precept. Proverbs 30 and 20 said the same difference, man. It reads, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith to who? Her husband, I have done no wickedness. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Baby, where you was at? Oh, I was hanging out with the girls. But the whole time, she was somewhere doing something she had no business, man. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth. And y'all know what the scripture talking about. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Back in Ecclesiastes 26. This is what we're dealing with, man. So when you see them out there, they ain't worth the time, man. Ecclesiastes 26 and verse 13 said, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. These are not the women that be downtown trying to club or wherever they at, man. These are not these type of women, man. Verse 15 reads, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. This is make this point. This is Ecclesiastes 26 and 23. It said, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh Shem Shai. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So, the women that's losing their life grievously, these are the women that fear the Lord, man. They don't fear the Lord. What is that? Proverbs 31? 31 from 10 on down to 31. Hey, that's talking about, hey, they out there, man. But these losing their life, these is not these ain't them, man. Let me read this. This is Luke. This is Luke chapter 2 and verse 36. Listen to this, because this is the point I'm making about these women, man. Luke 2 and 36. And there was one Anna, a prophetess, meaning she was just the wife of a prophet. That's all it mean, man. And there was one Anna, a prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher. She was of a great age and had lived with her husband 7 years from her virginity. And she was a widow of about 84 years, which I'm assuming that's 84. It say, which departed not from the temple, but served God with fasting and prayers night and day. And she coming in that instance gave thanks likewise unto the Lord, and spake of him to all them that look for redemption in Jerusalem. She spake to who? These women, man. It say again, she was a widow of about 84 years, which departed not from the temple. Meaning what? She stayed praying Yahweh Shema Shah. What you women should stay doing is watching these videos. You should be going from one GMS video to another, man. One GMS video to another. Highlight the scriptures, man. All you gotta do is sit back and wait, man. And try your best to the best of your ability, man. Stay grounded in this truth. All you gotta do is sit back and wait, man. Now, of course, some of these women that go to these clubs, they're gonna come out of it. As the scriptures say, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna wake up before destruction hit. There's a lot of people, Lord, that's gonna wake up before destruction hit. But right now, you can't worry about that, man. It's saying she coming in, the instant gave thanks likewise unto the Lord, and spake of him to all them that look for redemption in Jerusalem. So we get a couple of you brother precepts. Now I made the point, Lord willing. Just some, I saw that video the brother had put up, the brother trying to measured out of time diligently. This is yeah, because hey, because I bring you how Lamentations 4 and 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet fell for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And when these women think they're doing something because they trying to help these women, man, when the Lord send a hit, you can't stop nothing, man. I want to read this too because the brother put it up. What was that? The brother put up Second Chronicles 15 and 13 right here. This is Second Chronicles 15 and 13 by Kazak Ben Yehuda. It say that whosoever would not seek the Lord, Yahweh power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. They're gonna die, man. And we see it. Hey, that was some real grievous judgment, man. They doing to the women over there, man. But it ain't them. It's the Lord, man. It's the Lord. The Lord is showing you. All you gotta do is return, man. Oh man, was that thunder? It's been raining all week here, man. I'm talking about all for the last 2 weeks. It's been raining straight here in Orlando. Major. But let me get another one of these precepts. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one right here. It's beautiful. It say, I'm Malak. He put up Ecclesiastes 36 and 25. It say, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. That's beautiful. Hey, cause where no hedge is, it's a there the possession is spoiled, man. And these women don't have no hedge, most of them. So they were spoiled. As I read in 2 Timothy 3 and 6, it said, for this sort leading to houses creep in and lead these women captive, silly with diverse lusts, man. And all these different sins, because they don't have no heads, man. They don't got no heads, man. Yeah, this is good too. This is Kazak Ben Yehuda, Joshua 24:19. And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve the Lord, for he is in holy power. He is a jealous power. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins. It say, if you forsake the Lord Yahweh and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you. After that, he have done you good. Yeah, man. The Lord is tired, man. He's tired of it, man. Sitting back watching. This is Kazak Ben Yehuda, 2 Kings 21:14. It say, and I will forsake the remnant of my inheritance and deliver them into the hand of their enemies, and they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies. Verse 15, because they have done that which was evil in my sight, and have provoked me to anger since the day their fathers came forth out of Egypt, even unto this day, man. And Jake's still doing the same thing. And when Jake went in captivity on the Syrian king, when Jeroboam took over the northern kingdom from under Solomon, the northern kingdom was going off, man. They've been going on since then, man. Until now. The ones that returning back to the fold, man. Northern kingdom been going off. Judah too, man. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. But it said the northern kingdom, when you read the story, northern kingdom went off. They always went off, man. You think you think Judah, Benjamin, Levi getting jacked up, man? The Lord is jacking up all 12 tribes, man. Just different kind of lots, man. Different portions, man. But we are all getting jacked up, man. This is Azariah Howard put up Jeremiah 2:12. It say, be astonished, O ye heavens. The Lord talking to Israel when he said, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. It say, be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and healed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. And he tell you in Proverbs 5:15, drink waters out of thy own cistern, man. Running waters out of thy own well, man. Why should you drink strange waters, man? Jake still refused to return, man. Man. But you know what? Call Allah Yahweh Shema Washah. Call Allah Wahawah Yahweh Shema Washah for blessing us to heal, man. We heal and we see, man. So the water Yahweh Shema Washah for that, man. Because you can still be in the world just doing whatever you want to do, man. Thinking that you just like one day you're gonna make it, man. Or you're gonna get rich or die trying. No, man. No, man. And it's pouring down out there. Hey, so Lord wills edifying. Gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Bahashim Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, who teach well. What apostles and elders of all of Israel already can accept it or not. In a sincere salutation to all the arguing, pushing this truth and believing this truth. But the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. And shalom to the Agwath who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Lord willing, this was edifying. Hey, the water for tuning in, the water for your precepts. May Yahweh Shema shall continue blessing your houses. Stay prayed up. This is Jeremiah 6:19. From Kazak Ben Yehuda. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts. You think that you thinking your thoughts is right? Okay. The Lord said he's going to bring the evil, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. To what purpose cometh there? But what purpose cometh there to me? Incense from Sheba, and a sweet cane from a far country. Your burnt offerings are not acceptable, nor your sacrifices sweet unto me. And that's these northern kingdoms Worshiping Santa Maria, Jesus Christos. Hey, Northern Kingdom, hey, Judah too, man. You're talking to all 2/3. You don't want to put away these strange gods, man. The Lord is going to destroy you, man, with grievous deaths. Verse 21. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbor and his friends shall perish. Beautiful. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Beautiful precepts, man. Hey, right here. Period. Kazak Bon Yahweh. Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man. And this goes for you women, man. Talking about you can teach. I tell you what, you go right on ahead. You go right on ahead. You don't want to follow orders? Well, guess what? Hey, the Lord say, what's that in what is that? 2 Samuel? About obedience. Disobedience, man. Hey, it's just like witchcraft, man. Rebellion. Rebellion is at the sin of witchcraft, man. That's what it say. You want to rebel against the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, and you go right ahead, man. The Lord is going to lay you flat. And your time coming. Let me close with this. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:8. And it reads, he therefore that despiseth not man, but power, who have also given unto us his Holy Spirit. So you can do whatever you want to do, man. If that's what you want to do, you don't want to follow the order of Yahweh Shema Shah, you can do whatever you want to do. Talking to these women that say they can teach. You can do whatever you want to do, man. The Lord is going to remove you soon. A day gonna come. Hey, that's why we fear Yahweh Shema Shah, because you don't know what day you're gonna lose your life, man. You don't know. You just don't know. Like I was telling y'all when I did the lesson a couple months ago, this chick at the job, man. This chick at the job, hey, she was at work one day, and the next day, her ass ain't come to work, man. And she lost her life in a car accident. Just like that. Somebody hit her head on, man. And she back in the spiritual realm right now. And they got her picture sitting, because I work at Cracker Barrel. They got her picture sitting on the fireplace in the dining room, man. Hey, you just don't know when you're going to lose your life, man. You just don't know. So all you proud women out there that talking about you can teach, go ahead. Do what you do, man. One day, it's going to be a look on your face before you go back to the spiritual realm. So until next time, I say Shalom, Wa, Abba. Oh, there it is. The water, brother. 1 Samuel 15:23. Kazak Bon Yahweh. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as an iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh. He have also rejected thee from being king, which he was talking to Saul. So you want to reject this truth? You want to reject the words of Yahweh Shema Shah? You're going to die a grievous death, man. One day, it's going to be a look on your face right before you go back to the spiritual realm, man. You better humble down. Shalom.